as two undefeated world champions face each other for the middleweight championship of the world. This will be an event that boxing fans have been waiting for. An undefeated welterweight champion, a welterweight who is bursting at the seams in his physicality, having no problem to step up to the 160-pound division against one of the most recognized middleweight champions in many, many years.
This fight is just about hit fever pitch. I think probably stopped a dozen times in the street on my way here, just asking the question. He can't do it, can he? He looks good, he looks strong. With this GGG, is he really the beast that people say?
Down the middle.
When you look at this guy, if anybody ever thought that Kell Brook was a small guy, a welterweight stepping up 2 divisions to fight a middleweight, they've been very, very wrong. You know, he's done 20-week training camps just to get down to weight. There's been times when we've had him on special diets to actually take muscle off him so he can actually safely make the weight. And this is probably the only time I've ever seen him happy in a training camp. You know, he's dragged himself through 16, 20 weeks of training. You know, never had a smile on his face because he knows he's got to get to the end game. But this time, you know, when he steps into the ring, he's been happy. You know, he's made the weight comfortable, he feels great. He's had energy all the way through the training camp.
Down the middle, down the middle.
I'm betting that the odds are going to change the closer we get to the fight. When Kell Brook steps on the scales on Friday and people see what kind of shape he's in, his build, his physique, this isn't a big guy fighting a small guy. This is two middleweight champions fighting. So the advantage, if there ever was one, you know, of the big guy and the small guy, that's gone. You know, we've done it very technically. We've been to universities, we've had him measured. Everything's been calculated. No stone has been left unturned. There were no chances with this fight. You can't take chances with a guy like Golovkin because one mistake and the game's over. And I think it's the first time that he's also faced a guy with ambition, an unbeaten champion, a guy who wants to win with ambition, a younger guy. You know, Kell's been in the position, in my opinion, where, you know, people don't want to fight him. I think, you know, Triple G's been in the same position. But he's got a real fight on his hand on Saturday night. You know, nobody's giving Kell a chance. We're not coming here to pick up a paycheck. You know, Kell Brook's coming here to change history and to become the middleweight champion of the world. And, you know, we've had good fights come out every 10 years, Harold Graham, Nazim Hamid, and now we've got Kell Brook. And we all know what Nazim Hamid did when he got into the boxing game. You know, he won all the titles, he was a great name, great fighter. And this was always going to be the next kid coming through. He's kept himself on track, he's beat everybody put in front of him, 36 wins. He's had some tough fights, and he's beat everybody in front of him. And on Saturday, the ambition and the will he's going to bring into the fight. You know, he's going to be like somebody that, you know, Triple G's never faced before. So don't blink, keep your eyes glued, don't write off Kell Brook, keep your minds open, because this guy is the underdog, but he's coming to win.
About 6.5 years ago, we took on the task of trying to develop an attraction that would be worthy of all this attention. I think we're close, and on Saturday night, Kell Brook will brutally discover, that it takes more than a 10-week scientific experiment to topple Gennady Golovkin. Thank you.
I'm very excited about this fight. To beat the best, you've got to beat the very, very best. So, you know, I've put that bar very high, but I've always put that pressure on me. I've always wanted to be the best in the sport I love. So I'm excited. All the talking is over, the training, you know, is over. It's coming down to two champions, you know, two fighters, two top champions fighting each other Saturday night, and I just can't wait to shock the world. I'm in great shape. I've pushed myself through, you know, every single training session. I'm passionate about doing something what no other British fighter's done, and this is going to be the biggest win ever. I believe. You know, everybody's going on that I'm a small guy coming up, but you know that's not the case. I've never trained the way I've trained, you know, for this fight. You know, with the calories, the fuel. You know, and I've been enjoying to train. I've been able to dig in and go past what I've ever done before. So I'm very excited. You know, coming into this fight at my natural way, healthy, strong, and I just believe that it's my time. I think it's written. How these fights landed on my toes. Everything's for a reason. I really do believe that this is my time, and I am going to shock the world. You know, many other fighters have done it before. You know, we're here now with this fight, and it's going to be history repeating itself. I believe. You know, it's going to be the biggest upset ever, and I'm ready. I'm ready to take that. I'm ready for this moment. I'm ready to rip them titles away from Golovkin. You know, it's going to be a very, very hard fight for me, but I've prepared myself. You know, mentally, physically. You know, you're going to see me go out there and do what I want to do.
I'm respect Kell Brook team. You know, I know he's understand. Like, right, for us this is biggest fight. He looks good. He said he's ready to me. I'm ready to him. You know, this big present, big gift for people, for not just UK people, not just for fans, for everybody. I saw so many American people, I saw Germany people, from Kazakhstan people here, you know, just, I believe this is very biggest fight for us. Thank you very much.
Gennady. Down the middle. Gennady. Go straight in the middle, please. Straight here, guys. Straight here.